Hi guys, it's Candy. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little makeup video using all Tarte products. This kind of just happened by accident because I went to Ulta the other day because I just had to pick up the Aspyn Ovard new Tarte palette that came out actually 2 days ago. I've only used it one other time. Today's the second time. And I just thought I would do like a little, I don't know, not like a tutorial because I'm definitely not a beauty guru, but just kind of like my everyday makeup look, because I pretty much do my makeup the same every day with maybe a variation on what color blush I use and what eyeshadows I use. So everything else is pretty much the same. So let's get started. All right guys, so first we start with concealer. I've actually already put it on because it's not a Tarte product. It's actually Clinique. It's Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, and I use color number 11, which is Honey. I've used this foundation, gosh, back when I had my upper and lower blepharoplasty surgery, which if you don't know what that is, I'll just link my video down in the description. Tells you all about the surgery, shows you before and after pictures, but basically it gets rid of fat pockets that you have underneath your eyes. And this foundation was recommended to me because it's really good at covering scars. So I've been using it ever since then. And so then next I do my eyes first. So I wanted to share with you guys, I had picked up the Aspyn Ovard palette, the Tarte palette. It is an eye and cheek palette. I'll show you guys what it looks like in the inside. I used it for the first time yesterday. It's got beautiful colors. The thing I like about this palette is it's a lot of like very like neutral, not overly dramatic colors, which is what I tend to use, especially on my eyes. I don't really go too crazy with the eyeshadows that I use, but I do like to change it up once in a while. And I've used this once. This is my second day of using this, sitting here making this video. And I also did want to share, I am going to use that today in this video. But before I bought that the other day, the day that it came out, I had to rush to Ulta to buy it. I was using this Tartelette palette, and I was using the one, it's part of the Amazonian Clay matte palette. I wanted to pick up a palette that had more like matte colors in it, and I really like this one a lot. It's got a lot of really pretty colors. I really like this one, and I haven't even really been using it that long, but I did want to get the Aspyn Ovard one when it came out, and that's the one we're gonna use today. Oh, first of all, with my Clinique foundation, I have this Tarte kind of like flat brush. This is what I use. I don't use a beauty blender for my foundation. I use this, and I kind of tap, but kind of also like rub in a circular motion. So my brush set that I use is actually Tarte as well. This is where I all of a sudden just started discovering I have a lot of Tarte products and didn't even realize it. So for eyeshadow, I have two brushes that I use that are part of the Tarte brush kit. One, I use this like flat brush. Is what I use like right over my eyelid, and then I use this one kind of more fluffy for the top. So I'm gonna go ahead today and I'm going to use the this top middle color called High School Sweetheart. I'm gonna use that kind of like all over my whole eyelid, and I don't go all the way up to my eyebrow. I just go kind of like in my crease, a little bit above my crease, I guess you could say. Like I said, I try not to go too over dramatic with eyeshadow because I don't know, I feel like once you get older, I'm looking in the mirror behind you guys, once you get older you just should kind of keep your eyes a little bit less dramatic, unless you're like going out on a special date or something like that. But honestly, I don't know why I just said that because I pretty much wear my makeup the same all the time. Then I'm gonna go, and I use the same brush for all different colors, which I know is totally frowned upon by beauty gurus as well. Then I'm gonna go with the Heart of Gold color right here in the middle and kind of just put that over top of this, but not as much, and mostly just concentrating on the outer part of the eyelid. And I did this yesterday, and honestly, you barely even notice it. It doesn't come out very pigmented at all, I guess. Is that the word I'm supposed to use? I don't know, you can barely see it, but if you look up close, you can see the sparkle. I feel like the colors blend together quite a bit. And then I use the fluffier brush, and I'm going to pick this color here, Santorini Sands, and just kind of lightly do the upper, just real light. Like I said, you probably barely can even tell that I'm putting a color there, but I do it anyways. Plus it kind of helps blend in what I did on my eyelid. And then next, a new product that I recently picked up. I know I'm skipping right from my eyes to my eyebrows, but I do this next. It's Busy Gal Brows. It's by Tarte, and it's a real teeny tiny little brush. And I got this in the color medium brown. And you just brush it on your eyebrows, kind of fill in the space. It's really hard to use the camera as a mirror, so don't mind that I'm just looking back here behind you guys. So see, it's not really all that dark, but you can still tell the difference between an eye that has it on versus the eye that doesn't. Next would be my eyeliner, and this is the Tarte. It's called Sex Kitten, and it is in, it doesn't have a color on it. I know it's just black, but I don't know if it's like blackest black or what, but I don't see a color listed on here. If you look, the cap of it actually is like a little kitty, and I just do a thin line, and then it ends up getting thicker as I mess up like I just did. So I try not to go too far towards the center of the eye, and I don't go too far out, because actually from when I do it on my eyes, the more I do, it actually makes my eye look smaller. So I kind of concentrate on just like almost the whole eyelid, but just don't go too far in or too far out. All right, and then next, I know it's weird, I do all that, and then I'm gonna actually do my Tarte Shape Tape, and I have the color, let's see, light medium. And I guess I just go ahead and do my eyeshadow and all of that first before I do this. That way if I have any that falls off onto the bottom under my eyes, I can get rid of it, blend it in, whatever. And I'm just gonna use this, I don't know what brand this is. Got it from Ulta Beauty Blender. And just dab that in. This stuff goes a long way. You do not have to use that much of it. And I kind of drag some of it down here in the upper part of my cheekbone. All right, and more so I just use this to kind of like brighten up the under the eye area versus really covering dark circles. I mean, I do have dark skin under my eyes, but I feel like the Tarte Shape Tape does a really good job of like brightening it up under your eyes. All right, so we have that done. Next is Tarte mascara. And this is like a really cool, it's almost like a snake skin kind of leather little case that the mascara is in, and it's called Lights Camera Lashes, and I don't see a color on here, but it's black. And I usually do 2 coats of mascara. The second coat, I basically just do it to make sure none of them are clumped together. I don't necessarily put a ton more mascara on for the second coat. All right, and then next is blush. And I want to show you 2 different products. I actually have this Tarte blush palette. It kind of matches all of the brushes that I have. It kind of has that same design, and this is just called Blush Bazaar, and it has a ton of blush colors. And you can see I kind of been using all of them, just whatever I feel like the authentic and the endless and the skillful this one, and that one I probably use the most. But for today's video, I'm going to use the blush that's in the Aspyn Ovard palette, and it is called Made Ya Blush. And then I use this kind of more, I don't know what this is called, a oval brush, I guess. And I'm guessing this color underneath, Pure Soul, is probably a highlighter. And I don't know. I've tried to highlight before and it always just comes off looking so fake to me. Like, I don't know if I'm not blending it in enough or I'm just not doing it right or what. But, so like I dab this on like flat, and then when I want to kind of blend it more, I just use the side of the brush. So that was all part of, again, the Aspyn Ovard palette. And I don't have any Tarte lipstick. I don't wear lipstick all the time. You guys probably know that from my videos. But if I do, I like these NYX butter lipsticks. I've talked about them before. I don't wear a lot. Like, I just kind of do the bottom and then blend it together. And then when I was at Ulta the other day, I was looking at their butter lipsticks and I bought these 3 new colors, and I was so bummed when I got home because these are butter gloss, so they're this kind. But I actually like these, not quite as much as the lipsticks, but the glosses, they're NYX glosses are kind of like the same. They don't come out real gummy. I tried so many different lipstick products and stuff before, and so many of them are like, I don't know, they just make my lips feel funny. So just to show you, this one's really dark, but I think it's pretty. It looks really dark on camera right now. I don't know if it looks that dark to you guys, but yeah, so here's my kind of like just everyday makeup look using all of Tarte products except for my foundation and my lipsticks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe it gave you some ideas for some new makeup products that you would like to try. You'll have to let me know down below if you want me to do any other kind of like beauty videos. I think I've already made a video before on how I curl my hair like this, but I actually use a flat iron, and I have had the Sultra flat iron for probably 5 years. Knock on wood. It's lasted me a really long time, and no need to fix what's not broken, right? So I use that to actually curl my hair like this. I think I've already made a video. If I did, I will link it below. If I didn't, you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video on how I do my hair. So thanks guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. And have a great day, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.